Here, we'll use this instead. Everything is numbered as I always do in my auctions. So please feel free to request any item you would like to see by just putting the numbers in the chat. I'm going to try something new today. Hello. I'm going to do face forward. I'm Delane. I am Simply Old Stuff. And if I don't get distracted by my face and my hair, will be in good shape. So let's get started with the first item. This ought to be, now I have it listed in here twice because I have it with the brick and without the brick. The price is the same, but the shipping is much different. Thank you so much for promoting and boosting this show. So the first thing I have is a brick. Now, heavy brick covered with needlepoint. So it is a brick doorstop. There's a few places. I've got to figure this out. Let me put my finger on it. There's a few places that there are a couple stitches missing. But I'm going to run it with the brick. It's $12 with the brick or $12 without the brick. It has been seamed so that it fits the brick perfectly. The brick is 8.5 inches long, 4 inches wide, and 3 inches tall. But it's just the cutest doorstop. It's $12, and we're going to run it for 20 seconds, and it's running right now. Is that a butterfly or is that a flower? If you need a doorstop. Mimi, welcome in. Oh my goodness, there's 27 people in here. Thank you so much. Threw me for a loop. Yes, if you want to come and bid over here, bid for this. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to run it without the brick. Same item without the brick. It's a needlepoint brick cozy. All I will do is cut these threads and it will come right off it. And then when you get it home, you can get your own brick and put it back on and just pull it tight and stitch it across here to make a doorstop. It is $12 and it's running for 20 seconds. I love this. Oh, well, thank you. I know. I thought, let's get with the program. Let's do the face. Thank you so much. That sucker is heavy. I do take requests. Please put the number in the chat of the item that you want to see. I have 2 of these. Shawnee, not marked. Wall pocket. Pink feathers with blue lavender on the sides. No chips or cracks, no crazing. They are this is 5 3/4 inches tall, 3 3/4 inches wide, and if you have it on the wall, it will be 2.5 inches off the wall. This is for one is 15, but if you want both, I will run them for 20. So it's running right now for 20 seconds. No chips or cracks, no crazing. Shawnee wall pocket. All right, thanks for looking at those. Now we're going to do Dragonware. The Dragonware, I have a Dragonware plate, and I've seen a lot of Dragonware plates. There are Dragonware vases, but this is a Dragonware vase that has handles. The dragon is Moriage, blue eyeballs, pink fire coming out of his mouth. It goes, the dragon takes up 3/4 of the vase because here his tail goes all the way up and back into the back. Is marked made in Japan. 2 little handles. 5 1/4 inches tall and 3.5 inches across from handle to handle. $15, and it's running for 20 seconds. Pink dragon, blue eyes, double handles, no chips or cracks. All right, thanks for looking at that. Now the second piece of Dragonware, actually the dragons match very well. Also has blue eyes right there. Pink breath coming out, or fire. No chips or cracks. No crazing. Because he's a little more common than the vase, we're going to run him for $8. He's 8 inches. Scalloped edges. Marked on the back. Sango. Made in Japan. And 20 seconds, $8. It's running right now. If you want both pieces, instead of $20, you can have them for $15. We're going to make some deals today. Okay, thanks for looking at that. Now we're going to go Christmas. Christmas time is around the corner. These, I have 2. I'm going to hold them both up so you can see there are 2. But we're just going to show one. They need a good bath. These are Arby's glasses, promotional glasses from 1985. I've sold these before. They have the bow on the stem, and then holly and berry around the middle of the bowl. Let's see. Do I have the measurements on these? Let's look. Yes, they are 6 3/4 inches tall, and then the mouth is 3 inches. You get both. You get 2, no chips or cracks. Arby's 1985 promotional glasses. You get the pair for $10, and they're running for 20 seconds. I think my Buy It Now is also loaded. If you want to make a request, an offer on anything in there, please do that also. Sunshine, welcome in. I also, for those of you who might be in Canada, have my Canadian shipping turned on. So feel free to bid. Now we have a plaque, and I don't know. I think that the mold was manufactured. Ugh, my nose is itching. I apologize. The mold is manufactured, and then it's backwards. When mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Looks like blue sky, but it's not. Doesn't say blue sky. It does have the artist's name carved there. I don't know if this was original. This little piece of silver. It's not tin, like aluminum foil, maybe a little heavier than aluminum foil, but it makes it look like there's light. It looks like there's a light in the house. It could be a hot plate. No, it couldn't because of this. It's definitely a plaque, a pottery plaque that is 6 3/4 off my phone. Let's take care of that business. There we go, all cut off. It is 6 3/4 inches tall and 5 3/4 inches across. If mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And it is $8, and it's running for 20 seconds. No chips or cracks. Cute little plaque for your kitchen or a loved one's kitchen. Let's give thrifted Christmas presents. And I found out that if you want thrifted Christmas presents, and only place I know you can do this is an iPhone. That's what I have, and I haven't tried, and nobody else has tried on an Android. But you can actually on the phone, not on the computer, on the phone, you can go to find something you like in Secondhand Squad in the Buy Nows and go to it, click on that item in the upper right hand corner. You will see the download button, and if you press that download button, you can send the link to that product to anybody in your email or your messenger or anybody that you want to, and then they can just click on that link and go buy that for you for Christmas. So this is next item is from Chris Berry is the artist. It is a 6-inch by 4 1/4 inch. It's called a Trinity cross with a beautiful, it's all ceramic, glazed ceramic. It's like an aqua green blue dove on it. It does have the hanger on the back. And there's a pre-bid on it for $8. And we're going to run it right now for 20 seconds. And Blam52 is winning. Yes, everybody needs to do that, I think. I don't know if you can do it. If someone else has an Android, it would be nice to go and test that out. Thank you, Blam. Thank you for your bid. Jelly Queen and Andy, welcome in. Everything is numbered. If you want to make a request, all you have to do is put the number in the chat, and I will go right to that item. Small. Susie Q. Who remembers Susie's Zoo from the 70s? I found this little milk jug, which could be a match holder. And he's a Christmas frog because, well, he's a winter frog because he's on a sled and he has a red scarf on him. There's holly and berries up on the top. There's gild around the top and then on the handles. Marked on the bottom, UNESCO, copyright 1976 by Susie's Zoo. Match holder, toothpick holder, tiny little flower holder. Susie Zoo 1976, UNESCO. Frog on a sled. Blam! You just won the cross. So now you have opened up shipping. This would not be but a couple more cents to add to your box because I do progressive shipping, and it is 2 3/4 inches tall and 4 2/5 inches wide, and it needs to be, it's running. All right, thank you. Oh, let's get, all right, this, somebody else had one of these. I don't know if it was Lindsay or Tiffany, but they had a bamboo handle on it. This has no handle on it. The handle has come off. I think it had a plastic handle. You could, it has these little gaskets. Hello, Lisa in Schoolhouse. It has these little rubber gaskets that you can take off. You could put a ribbon handle on it. You could find another bamboo handle. I like it. I would just use it without it. It is Mikasa. Hello, Lisa. Flashed bells and bows and pine cones and holly berries. Frosted bottom. It is 9 1/2 inches in length, 7 3/4 inches in width, and then it sits 3 1/2 inches off the table. Since the flashing is on the ends and on the back side, it's in good shape. But since it's on the ends, you could put silver balls in here if you don't want to use it for a serving dish. And that would make a really cute, or white or pink if you like pink. Make it into a Christmas decor. It is $8 and it's running for 20 seconds. I have a lot of silver plate. I've been cleaning silver plate. I've decided, unless it is so dirty, I'm going to clean it. So I have a couple pieces in today's show. Whoops. Sorry about that. That we'll get to in a minute. Right now, we're going to do a piece of choking. All right. I'm going to put this down and I'm going to tell you what choking is. I'm going to use this plate, which is a very specific plate, 50th anniversary, but on the back it tells us about choking. Choking art, the art of chokin, Chokin, is an ancient Japanese art of engraving copper and gilding it with precious gold and silver and other decorative colors. This includes artwork the chokin art first appeared in the armaments of the mighty samurai warrior in the late 12th century. and the art has been handed down from generation to generation. Today it has evolved into an art of decorating various household articles as well as prized art collection by only a handful of renowned and dedicated masters of chokin artists. So even though this plate is very specific to 50th anniversary, I love that it has the history of the art of chokin. So I have two pieces. I have that plate if anybody's interested in that. But the first piece we're going to show is this gorgeous ivory oval made in Japan. Come on, focus. It's not focusing. Hello, Terry. Made in Japan. You can see the copper and the silver and the gold with the gild around the center, around the bottom, and around the base. The opening of the vase. It's 5.5 inches tall, 4.5 inches wide, and then the depth is 2 inches. It's in perfect condition, no chips or cracks, no crazing. The flowers are gorgeous, copper and gold and silver. It's $12 and it's running for 20 seconds. Please make requests if you like and just put the number of the item in the chat. If you want to bundle, do several pieces at one time, I will make a deal. The more you buy, the more I will discount. Thank you for looking at that. Let's see. I had that one pre-bid, but I don't see any others yet. So we'll just go on. I have a set. Actually, I'm going to turn the camera around and do these the other way. The larger items I like to do this way. And I will turn it back around when these are done. It's a pair of Asian styled candlestick holders. Not for food use. Who would use a candlestick holder to serve food? I don't know, but it's not for food use. It may poison. And I said they were equestrian because they reminded me of an equestrian theme. But when you really look at them, yes, there are tassels and there are ribbons and buckles. But there's also drums. Reddish mauve, cobalt blue, green, and every side has something different. So there's one side, there's the other side. Number 3, if you right now, this time of year, that would be cool for Christmas. Use this side face forward for Christmas. And then here is the 4th side. They have tassels on the top. You don't have to have a matchup, but you can have a matchup if you like. They are 5.5 inches tall, 4.5 inches no, wrong. Here we go. I was thinking, what am I reading? They are 9 inches tall and 3 3/4 across the square base. $12 running for 20 seconds. Whatever doesn't sell today will be put in the buy now with offers available. But I'll be honest with you, I put my items in the buy now a little higher than what the auction. Auction is always lower. Buy now is a couple dollars more. So you can make requests if you want to. I'm going to put this up and I will turn us back around. It's terracotta, and instead of whitewash, it has a blue-gray wash on it. Has the hole in the bottom. The drip base is attached. Has someone put little feet on it to keep it from scratching. It has a bark texture to it, the terracotta, and then is marked UJ, which stands for Urban Jungle. So this is a Urban Jungle Blue Wash Terracotta Bark Planter with a drip plate attached, 4.5 inches tall. I was just like, whatever. I don't know what Lisa means, but that's okay. I took it as a positive. Okay. I know, cats. Ugh. 4.5 inches tall, 4.5 inches wide, $12, and it's running for 20 seconds. I love this because it's so different. It's terracotta with a blue wash with the attached base planter. It would also make a great makeup brush holder or a utensil holder in the kitchen. All right, thanks for looking at that one. Now I have, this would be a great present. It has no chips or cracks. Look at this butterfly. Trinket box, soapstone, made in India. I got to figure out which way to hold it. And then it's still going to be different. It's still going to be backwards. Made in India. No chips or cracks. Here's the little butterfly box. And it's in this beautiful khaki color with some rust going on. There's the top. Has mother of pearl. And then a teal green, sage green, and a rust color, and then black stones also. It's 4 inches by 2 3/4, and it is $12, and it's running right now for 20 seconds. My big old hands are trying to cover it up. There's the top. Has a little ledge on the inside of the cover to keep it on there so it does not slide off. Okay. Thanks for looking at that one. Now, I was talking to you about, I showed you one choking vase. This is the second choking vase. Most choking pieces I have seen are like this, with the three tricolored flowers. This vase has flowers on it, but they added some color. There's pink, and then there is a hummingbird. So we have some daffodils with a gild on the top is in great shape. Around the picture, marked on the bottom, Fine China, Japan. It is 5 1/4 inches by 3 inches, and it's running for 20 seconds. Got some lights shining off of it. Okay, thanks for looking at that. All right, this vase is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know who came up with this idea, but it is Victorian style, and it has a hole. Look at this. You can see my hair through it. It has a hole through the center. It's a bud vase, right? It's a bud vase. Has applied rose on it, has gilt on it, has the hole in the center, but what is really cool is that then it turns into a bud vase that you can put one item in one side and another item in the other side, and it becomes more than a bud vase. So that hole just divides it out, but water goes all the way down into the bottom. So here we go. No chips or cracks, no crazing. There's gilt on it. Looks like somebody had gold on their thumb and picked it up and smashed. It had some gilt on the back. So that's why I called it a double buds. Double buds. Let's hold it this way. It is 5. I got to get to where I can find it. 5.5 inches by 2.25 inches. $8, and it's running right now. I think this is so cool because you could have another one of these hanging out the other side, and you could put something short in the center. So there you go. All right, thanks for looking at that. Andrea by Sadak. I used to be an interior designer. I had an interior design shop, and we would go to Atlanta to the Merchandise Mart when they had their sample sales. And one showroom we would always go into was the Andrea by Sadak. And that was back in the 80s. So Andrea by Sadak has been around a long time. It's marked on the bottom. Andrea by Sadak, made in Japan. I don't know if you can see it, but made in Japan. It's a small Imari style ceramic sleeping kitty cat with gorgeous butterflies on it, a little gold nose, red bows with gold, we're going to call them bells on it. I'm glad my finger was in the hole on the bottom because I might have just dropped that. And then a beautiful gold tail. He's a meow meow. And he's sleeping, and he wants to come sleep at your house. He is, let's see his length and width. He is from the 1980s. He is 6 inches by 3.5 inches by 3 inches tall. And he is running for 20 seconds at $18. He'd be cute in a Christmas arrangement because of his red bow. And then he could be on his own for the rest of the year. I had a very large one like this at one time, but this is a little baby one. Okay, thanks for looking at that. All right, I have not, I've been meaning to look this up and have not, so I apologize, but what is the difference in McCoy and brush McCoy? Who's in here that might know that? This is attributed to be a brush McCoy. It's not marked on the bottom. I'm thinking brush McCoy might be a little newer. It is a seafoam or mint green, scalloped, lightly imprinted planter or serving bowl. It'd be fine for peanuts or candy or any kind of little treats during the holidays. Chex Mix, or be a cute little planter. 7.5 by 4.25 by 2.5 inches. Hello, Shannon. And it is, so does anybody know the difference in McCoy and Brush McCoy? And it's running right now for 20 seconds. I need to look that up. I need to make a note and look that up. No chips or cracks, no crazing. Little planter. Okay, next we're looking at that. I want to take a minute and show you something. I'm going to turn you around. Look at this oval, silver-plated, gorgeous, I need to pull it back, platter. And let me show you an idea I got from, I have to get this too, y'all. I'm just making a mess. Okay, so you got this huge platter. How are you going to style it? Okay, yes, you can put it on a break front or on a library table and put stuff on it, but here's something you could do with it this time of year. First of all, it is 22 inches from handle to handle, and it is 16 inches in width. Now, what did I do with that? There it is. I have this ratty old wreath back here. And so you take the platter and hang it on your door with a wreath hanger, right? Can y'all see that? Then you take a wreath and put that in the center. And is that not the most exquisite door hanger you've ever seen? So, take a huge platter, take a wreath, put it in the center, and you have a very unique and gorgeous wreath hanger. Oh, okay. 12 on the planter. All right, Louise, you need to come over to Secondhand Squad. Somebody put this on Facebook for me. That's on Facebook. Secondhandsquad.net, and you can bid. You can't bid on Facebook. You have to bid off of secondhandsquad.net. Fill out your information, and then you can ask me once that's done. You put in all your information, shipping and everything. Then you put in the green McCoy. Yes, ma'am. You've got to come over to secondhandsquad.net, and then I'll rerun it, and you can bid on it. But you have to be on secondhandsquad.net. Fill out all your information, enter your credit card, and then you bid on it, and it's automatically paid for, and I ship it. So that's how it works. I can't take bids off of Facebook. I'm so sorry, but you need to join Secondhand Squad anyway, because we are great and wonderful. So if anybody wants me to run that silver platter, Lord, I hadn't even thought about what I would in shipping. Anyway, let me know. Okay, let's do okay, thank you. All right, yes, Louise, you're on YouTube, and so just come secondhandsquad.net. That's where we are. All right, next item, we're gonna move you back again and turn you around. Next item is a pair of Silvestri. Marked on the back. Silvestri was another showroom I always went into because they had the best Christmas stuff. Silvestri, I don't know if that is showing up, but it's Silvestri. 2 Christmas birds. Now the hanger is missing off of this one. But you could add a hanger to it. And they both are, I don't know what kind of birds they are, but they both have bows and wreaths. They are both ceramic, bisque ceramic. No, come on, hang on my finger. No chips or cracks. No chips or cracks. And they both will sit flat. Well, if I had a flat hand, they would sit flat. Let's do it on here. They both will sit flat. So I am bound and determined to break that sucker, and it's not breaking. They will sit flat as long as I don't move. No chips or cracks. You get both of them for $10, and they are 3.5 inches by 2 3/4 inches. They are from the 1990s. Bisque ceramic from Silvestri, and they're running for 20 seconds. So, Louise, just let me know when you're ready for me to rerun the McCoy. I'll put these babies down before I hurt them. All right, let's do. So I love linens, and do y'all like linens? Vintage linens? I have a ton of them. I have like 3 chestfuls, and I can do an all linen show if anybody wants me to. But right now, this is the only one I have in today's show. Look at this lace. It's kind of like a crewel on a gauze. It's rectangular, gorgeous, scalloped, 13 3/4 by 10 1/4. One, two, three, 4 little ovals. I'm going to just put it right there and run it. $8, 20 seconds, and it's running. So, linens, yes or no? Do we want to see a linen show here on Secondhand Squad? I mean, I can't base it off of one little linen. All right, now, I don't want to, I don't know. I think I'll move it to stage and start it out, holding it up. But, these suckers, it's a number 6. Does that mean 6 pounds? It is a sad iron. Why are they called sad irons? I need to look that up. I need to look up Brush McCoy. I'll write this down. Brush McCoy and sad iron. I'm writing it down. Why are they called sad irons? I don't know. But when my husband saw this, his comment was, "Oh, we had those in our house." I said, "Your mother did not use this to iron." "No, we used them for door stops." Well, that's what this is about. This is a Sheffield antique at least vintage, probably antique iron that has been painted D-Wager. I saw a dog, D-A-W-G, but no, it's D-Wager. Well, come in. Cast iron, number 6, antique, Sheffield on the handle. Then painted, sad iron / doorstop. It's heavy. I got to put it down. I'm going to turn it around so y'all can look at it while it's running. There it is. It's too heavy for me to hold. It is 6 1/4 inches by 5 inches. It's $20 and it's running right now. Okay. Ugh. Thank you for looking at that one. Now I can turn you back around because, oops, camera going everywhere. Because the next couple things are light enough for me to hold up. I have three little plates. The first one is it's my favorite. It is made in Japan, hand painted, made in Japan. It has like embossed is the leaf pattern, like going up this way and that way and that way. Has a little handle, so that's why I said it's a nappy dish, soap dish, trinket dish, dipping. Somebody called this a dipping dish. I guess you could put honey and mustard on in it. Amet salad and typically referred to British origin. Thank you, Trina. Thank you for that. That was a Sheffield, is what you're talking about, I assume. But it's heavy and it's pretty and it's a great doorstop. Or hit the burglar in the head with. Leaf shaped, little hole. Made in Japan, and I love the tulips, burgundy and pink tulips, gilded around the edges, marked on the back. No chips or cracks. No crazing. $8, and it is running right now. I would appreciate y'all coming over to secondhandsquad.net so you can bid if you want to, and so you can follow me and see when I'm going to do shows. The Rural Legend promoted my show, so I appreciate that. And y'all are coming in from Facebook and YouTube. The next item is the smallest dish I have, and I consider this like a butter pat. Butter pat. I don't know what the word pen is doing in there. Butter pat, trinket dish. It's blue flowers, gilded. It could be a coaster. Made in England by Royal Worcestershire. It's not, I can't say it. Worcester. There's no H in it. But Worcester. Worcester. Bone china, 4-inch. Or pin. It's supposed to say pin, not pat. You could use this if you're a quilter. Put your pins on it. It's $3 and it's running right now for 20 seconds. All right, thanks for looking at that. The last small, I have a little platter also, but this is Japan. This is a typical Japanese scenery plate. It's 5 1/4 inches. It is gilled around the edges. It's a little worn, but it does have the hanger, a little string hanger through the 2 holes. So you could use it on a gallery wall, or you could use it for trinkets. Put a doily on it, use it for a little serving dish. It looks like fall leaves right here and on these trees. You have the mountains in the back with this, looks like the moon and the clouds. Only thing missing is the little man in the fishing boat. It's $8 and it's running right now for 20 seconds. Tiffany, welcome in. Let me know if there's anything you want me to bring back to stage or to go ahead and bring to stage. Now, Harker China, you don't find a lot of it. It's definitely antique and or vintage. Harker China is made in the USA. Right there. This is 24 karat. It says Harker, oldest pottery in America, established in 1840. This is the Royal Gadron, Gadroon pattern. It looks like a boat, gravy boat, but it could be a celery or carrot tray. It's not really a bowl. If it's a bowl, it's a very shallow bowl. And these are actually grapes and grape leaves, although to me they look like just really pretty flowers, scalloped, raised. If it was gilt, which a lot of Harker was not, it's gone. But no chips or cracks, no crazing. It is, hello, Tammy Louise. And this measures 8 3/4 by 5 1/4. I love it. I think it'd be great here at Christmas, even though it's more of a purple. It's got enough green in it that you could use it for Christmas to put your salt and pepper shakers on. It could be a butter dish, cheese dish, candy dish, trinket dish. $8, 20 seconds. It's running right now. Okay, thanks for looking at that one. If you want to bid, you need to come over to secondhandsquad.net and fill out your information. We're going to do this one behind us also because it's heavy and I don't want to hold it up. All right, I have a little bit of history behind this, which I think is really cool. Okay, we have, turn it around, this made in Japan, stickers gone, in the 1950s. And it was made specifically, it's called a Hakata Urasaki doll. They're called dolls. They were made all different types. The 1950s. During occupied Japan. This should have an occupied Japan sticker on it. My father was over there in Japan during that time, and these were made specifically for the American soldiers who were stationed in Japan as souvenir pieces. And they are unglazed clay that are lightly painted with pale colors and were made in, Zukua, Japan. This one happens to be, and I said grandfather, but I think it could be a woman or a man. So I should just change it to grandparent. There's a little Japanese girl. Has a little bit paint loss, but it's in great shape. No chips or cracks. When you think that this is 75 years old and was brought back from Japan in 1950s, little girl combing the hair of a grandparent. Probably it is a grandmother, and I don't know if that's her mirror or what that purpose of that is, but I think it is beautiful, a beautiful example of occupied Japan art. And it measures 8¼ inches by 5¼ inches by 7 inches in depth. And it is $20 and running right now. Piece of Japanese and American history. And El Vasquez, welcome in. I do take requests. If you'd like to make a request, you can put the number in the chat. Thank you for looking at that one. Okay, we'll turn back around. I'm trying to get used to doing the face forward. Here we go. I need to get rid of that box. That's what I need to do. All right, let's look at a piece of Russian folk art. Oops, gotta turn around. Or are you gonna get the reflection? It's a lacquered box, and what is cool about this is it has a little foot on it. Look, most lacquer boxes are just flat. This has a little foot on it. Black and red lacquer. Top, definitely a folk art young man with his accordion and his coat slung over his shoulder, and he's just walking down the road having a good time. It is 3½ inches diameter, 1¼ inches tall, and is $12. Kitty, my little bug, welcome in. Is $12. It has no chips, no cracks, no scratches. It's in great shape, but I love that it has a foot. And it's $12, and it's running right now for 20 seconds. We're going to do it this way. Good morning. If you want to make a request, feel free to do so, please. You put the number, or if you want a bundle, put several numbers in the chat, and I will run them for you. Good morning. This is another piece of occupied Japan. It's, to me, it's odd because it's made, it says occupied Japan on the bottom. Who are they making this for? It's ethnic. I have no idea where she's supposed to be from. She's got big, her feet almost look like they're Dutch, little Dutch shoes. Her gown looks, what, Egyptian? Maybe? Ethiopian? I don't know. She's got a pink vest on. Her head is all covered up. And she has a pot on her head. She's going to market. She's going to the well to get some water. She's 6 inches by is $5 Ethiopian. Yeah, we're gonna say she's Ethiopian. She's $5 and she's running for 20 seconds. But look, she got big old feet. She's been walking a lot on those feet with that heavy jug on her head. All right, think Aladdin vibes. Yes, she does have Aladdin vibes. She's definitely not Jasmine, though. Yes, ma'am. Tammy Louise, I would be glad to. This is what you want. I am so glad that you got that done. That is so exciting. And now you can bid on anything you want on any show on Secondhand Squad. And because you requested it and jumped through all those hoops, I am going to drop the price to $10. How about that? Because my show notes say that. So let's edit it. I'm going to drop it to 10. And this will be so easy. I'm starting the auction. Now all you have to do is hit the bid button. Are you on the phone? You swipe. If you're on a computer, you click. You see the bid button. Tammy, you got to hit the bid button. Okay. So, Tammy Louise, are you on computer or phone? Because you have to bid. Did you put in your credit card information? Computer. Did you put in your credit card information? Because there's no bid button unless you have your credit card information in. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to restart it. Okay? Let's restart it. Now, there you go. There you go. You got it. It's running. Sharon K. and welcome in. Tammy, you got it. You're winning. That's all you have to do. You don't get an invoice, but you will get it shipped to you. Now, you paid shipping on this for, I don't know what, how much, but anything else you buy after this today, you will get very reduced shipping on. Automatically get reduced shipping on it because I have Progressive combined shipping turned on. So let me know if there's anything else you want me to run or rerun. Because take advantage of that reduced shipping. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad you are all hooked up. Really, this is really just a little odd thing because it came in a group and I thought it was cute. So I didn't redo it. I'm not going to It's a coaster made out of, what are these shells? I don't know anything about seashells. What kind of shells are those? Baby mini somethings. You're so welcome. And it was easy to do, wasn't it? It was easy to do. Now the next thing to do is go up to my name, click on my name, and hit follow. Or there might be a yellow follow button up there. I don't remember. But I don't know what these little mini shells are, but there's some tiger shells in it also. It's a coaster, or it could be a wall hanging. It's 5.5 inches. It's $5, and it's running right now for 20 seconds. All right, thanks for looking at that. The next, okay, where are my silver lovers? Because these are exquisite. They're a little scratched up. But look at this gorgeous bowl. All the ornateness on it. A little bit of silver loss. Very scratched on the interior. But you're going to put something in it anyway, right? Even if it's a candle. This is F.B. Rogers, not double. Look at the pictures. They show better. F.B. Rogers, not the same as William A. Rogers. They're different companies. This is a little bent. You can tell it's not totally round, and then has a little bend right there, but it sits perfectly flat. How would you style this? Let's see. You could put a candle in it. It's cute. You could, all I have out here is a poinsettia, but if you had roses, you could make it into a rose bowl. Look at that. So gorgeous. Oh, Tammy, you got the hang of it now. And it is $12. And it's running right now for 20 seconds. It is gorgeous. Now, the next one is even prettier. Thank you, Tammy. And your shipping should have been decent on that. Shouldn't have added a whole lot. Now, the next one is also FB Rogers. This is monolith. It's oval. It does have scratches on the inside, but not near as many as the round. It's 5 inches by 3.5 inches tall. And it is gorgeous. Has the little foot on it. And has the 2 ring handles. Again, look at this in here. Let's just say, look at that. Make it a little teeny fruit bowl. It could be a soap bowl in the bathroom. I love this one. It's very ornate, has reticulation in it all around, scalloped, not scratched that badly at all. 6.5 inches by 3.5 inches. $18, and it's running right now. Tammy likes this one. Tammy, do you like silver plate? Because Lord have mercy, you are in the right place. I have so much silver plate. I am so excited you like these. Thank you so much. I just got those. First time it's ever been shown. All right. Let's do. Tammy, do you want to see any more silver plate? Because I can pull if you do. I've got one sitting here. I have this little bud vase. It's not is it's cute. I'd sell it for $5. It's vintage, but it's not terribly old, so that would be $5. And I haven't researched these yet. I've just cleaned them. Oh, wait a minute. This has a sign. This says Sheridan. This is Sheridan. Can you see? Look at the Sheridan silver plate. It would be 15. Very unusual. I think what I did is I bought a bunch of stuff from one place, and I think that they were caterers. So they had all this silver plate. So Tammy, would you like me to add this for $15 or anybody? $15 for this. Let's measure it. Where did my tape measure go? There it is, in a drawer. Yes, it is 13 3/4 inches handle to handle. And then it is about 5 3/4 inches. So it's 13 and what did I say? 1/4, 3/4 inches this way. 5 1/4 that way. Has 15. 4 little feet on it. So I will add this. If you're on an iPhone and you're a seller, you can do this. You can add to your show on the fly. And I love doing this. So we're going to take a picture. Okay. And then I'm going to put title. Find it. Move it to stage. And it's running right now for 20 seconds. It's running for $15. You're down to 5, 4. You have to hit the bid button, Tammy. Do you want me to rerun it? You missed it. Ask me if you want me to. Tell me if you want me to rerun this for $15. We'll just go ahead and do it. Restart it. $15 if you want this. Now it's going right now. Yeah, you're getting the hang of this. Perfect. It's running. I'm going to have a show Thursday with more silver plate in it. I haven't quite loaded it all yet. So come back then. And thank you. The last thing I have sitting here, I'm not sure if this is, yeah, Tiffany. Tiffany, do you think this is brass or copper? I mean, I cleaned it. And it's not for food use. It was made in India. You're so welcome. And I would sell this for $8. And I'm not sure. Made in India. Yeah, it's brass. I think it's brass plated. Because you can see where some of it has worn. And then it's silver inside. So I'm going to do a little research on this. And this will be in the next show. All right, let's move on. I'm going to take you on a field trip because We like doing that. Oh, and I'm face forward, so there we go. All right, here's a couple pieces that are going to be in Thursday's show. The whole carafe, all the pieces, a condiment caddy that needs cleaning, and look at here. That's all brass. That's all silver plate. Do y'all want small pieces or large pieces of silver plate? Because I have both. Then I have, that's all silver plate. So, should I clean large pieces or small pieces? What do you think? Let me know, and I'll clean 3 or 4 or 5 pieces and get them in the show for Thursday. So what do you think? Somebody tell me. Large or small pieces? And should I sell that? Look at that platter. That platter is something that I like smaller, okay? That platter is beyond. Okay, I'll clean a bunch of small pieces, and we will go from there. In the meantime, let's get on with the show. I will take requests. If I've already shown something, feel free to... Where did all my... Oh, there they are. All right, now I've got a piece of... Let's move this out of the way. I have some ceramic pieces. I have so much stuff, y'all. And I keep buying. And the first week of December, my daughter is bringing me 24 boxes of stuff from Iowa that she has collected for me. Let me show you. This is one room. I have 3 rooms. Okay. Look at the cabinets. All those drawers are full of linens. There's 2 big cabinets. 3, 4 back cabinets back there. That's all Christmas. Yeah. I've been doing this for 3.5 years. And I just keep buying. I started out on eBay. And now I love doing the live sales. I have ceramics and pottery and glass and metals and pictures and you name it, I've got it. Right now we're looking at, it's made by Macau, M-A-C-A-U, made in China. It is not for food use. It is a faux crackle. Okay, you very cool, I'm new, so nowhere near that. Yeah, well, I don't know if you need to get that much. I love the ways some of the sellers do it here on Secondhand, where you thrift and then you have a sale. I don't need to thrift again for 6 months. But find your joy. Find what makes you smile and buy that. Like, I've tried jewelry? No. I've tried ephemera? No. Pretty is what I like. Pretty is what I like. Kitsch, I will buy some kitsch, but I love pretty. Victorian. So here we go. Macau, China, faux crackled, has some enamel in the center of the roses, ruffled, gilded, pink cabbage roses, yellow flowers, blue flowers. It is 10.5 inches by 2 inches off the table. It's $12 and it's running right now. It's either a very shallow bowl or a high edged plate. I think it's meant for, it's a wall hanging. I want to do a wall gallery show because I have had wall galleries my whole adult life. And as you can tell, I am not a youngster. We're going Andrea by Sadak again. This is very unusual in Oriental or Asian bowl. It is old enough that it says made in Japan, but it's blues. It's blue, gold, and white mums. The bowl itself is 8.25 inches across the top and 3.5 inches in width from the bottom up. Has a foot on it that is gilded. The outside mums are blue with gild, and then the little oriental dots. Inside, there are some white mums that are enameled, and then the rest are blue and gild flowers. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. I know I've got to do some shit. I heard earlier today on a chat that the Seller Hub is not working. You can't get into your packaging. Maybe they fixed it, but some big server's gone out or something. But I hope you can get your packaging done. So this is $20 and it's running for 20 seconds. If you love blue, this is so pretty. Lefty, welcome in. In fact, at one point you couldn't list unless you were on the iPhone. So I don't know if they've gotten that fixed or not since I've gone live or not. Thank you for popping in. I'm going to go the other way from pretty to, would you call this industrial? It's an aqua teal transformer made in the USA. And I tried to figure out who made this, and I just got confused because I couldn't find the exact ridges and the balls on the bottom. But I was thinking, let's see if we can get this to work. I'm going to turn it around. I wonder if you could use that for a vase. It's not totally flat on the bottom, but if you put some floral, stick them on that, you could stick it on a plate, and then you could use it for a tea light holder or candle holder, because it goes. Let's try this. You know, I like to experiment. Well, you'd have to stick them down in both of them. But look, you could do a candle holder. You could make it a tea light holder. You could make it into a little vase. So you can use transformers for transformers, just to be pretty, or you can use it as a vessel. Also, if it's flat enough, it's 4.5 inches by 3.75 inches, and it's running right now for 20 seconds. Okay, thanks for looking at that. See where we are. All I have left is let's do this. I haven't done this yet. And then we'll do trinket boxes. Or, as I'm going to start calling them, treasure boxes. So we're going to turn this around. It's metal. It's brown, distressed to look. It looks to me like it's wood, but it's metal. You could put a hanger on the back and hang it on the wall. It'd be cute. If you wanted to, you could put a transfer or a decoupage the interior. I believe it's made to be a candle holder, but it also could be a trinket dish. Since it's metal, you can throw keys in it. I don't think I have anything that replicates a key. Here, that's a pin. So, and it's not going to hurt it. And it is 8 inches from here to here. So many things you could do with this. I love the color. And it is 8 inches by 1 1/4 off the table. $5 running right now for 20 seconds. Okay, thanks for looking at that. Feel free to make requests if there's anything you would like me to bring back to stage. I'm looking behind me to see, make sure I have shown everything. We're down to the trinket boxes, and so let's do the trinket boxes. But I'm trying to make myself remember to call them. Where did that little piece go? I'm pouting here. There's a little piece of paper floating around here somewhere that says that what we call hinged trinket boxes are actually treasure boxes. They came about by Limoges, France, in the 1700s, I think. I gotta find that little hang tag. Where? Anyway, they came about in the 1700s, and they were used. We think that they should come with trinkets in them, or you put something in them. They were called treasure boxes. You would leave love notes in them, or your best earrings, or anything that you treasured. So we're going to start calling them treasure boxes. This is a copy of a Limoges piece. I guess it says ice cream and vanilla and ice cream. It's a little ice cream cart. There it is. And it is 3 1/4 inches by 2 inches. It opens up, no chips or cracks. Has a sticker on the bottom, but it's almost off. It's got little gilt legs and wheels. It's $12 and it's running for 20 seconds. Everything that I showed in today's show will be put in the buy now and left there for you to make offers on. All right, there's number 1. Here is number 2, which is a resin. This is a high heel. Has felt on it that I really don't. Well, let's see. Nothing marked on it. So I'm going to put the felt back on. It's a nice little resin high heel shoe. treasure box, a little sling pump with pearls on it. I don't know why it has a little measuring stick right there. It's kind of weird. It's part of the shoe. Has applied roses. The hardware is more of a gunmetal bronze color. No chips or cracks. Opens up. Felt on the inside. Nice click to make it secure. It is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 inches. $6.20, and it's running right now. Okay. The next little treasure box is a Want to Be Lenox. We all know that look of Lenox, that ivory color with the gild. Well, someone who does I need to clean the bottom of this. Someone who does a really good job of mimicking Lenox is Formalities by Braun. And that's what this is. The ivory and gold. The little teddy bear sitting on a chest. No chips or cracks. Has the gold finish hardware. He has a Santa Claus hat on. This would be so cute to get this and put some earrings or rings or necklace or and use this as a gift box. Put something small in there. Click it shut. Hide it in the tree. Or just sit it on the mantle like it's a decor piece, and then on Christmas go, look what I have for you, and give it to the little person that you're giving the present to. It is 4.5 inches by, I don't remember. You have to read the directions. Running right now for 20 seconds. Any of these treasure boxes would be great as a Christmas gift box. Thank you for looking at that one. What's the next one? I have little cherubs. And I actually need to change something on here. Because the music box worked and then it stopped. So the music box, if it did, it played at one point Wind Beneath My Wings. It is San Francisco Music Box Company. 2 little cherubs holding a heart with the embossed roses, gilded gold. And let's try it again. It played one time and then it's not playing anymore. Well, now it's playing. So it's $8 and it plays. Doesn't play very long, but it plays. 20 seconds, $8, plays Wind Beneath My Wings. No chips or cracks. Since it's bisque, no crazing. Okay, thanks for looking at that. Which one? I have 3 left. This is resin. It is by the company Ivy in Innocence from 1998. In 1998, it was $25. It's amazing. It has made it, and all these tiny little roses have not been knocked off all the way around. These little tiny little roses are in good shape. It's called the Tea Party. You have a teapot, 2 cups of tea, one cupcake. No, you're supposed to have 2 cupcakes if you have 2 things of tea. And then a basket of flowers, which should be a basket of croissants. It has bronze hardware, and when you open it up, there is, whoops, there is a surprise. There's the little flowers on the inside also. 1998, 3 inches by 2¼ inches. Ivy and Innocence, $10, running right now for 20 seconds. This is so sweet. Again, be a great Christmas box to give a little girl some jewelry in. Okay. I need to change something. Needs to say Ivy, not IV. Might as well change it when I see it, right? Okay. Now we're going to, you have 2 more. So if there are any requests, now is the time to let me know. It's bisque, it's vintage, it is sunflowers, it's all happiness and sunshine with a cute little dragonfly. He just needs eyelashes and he'd be darling. And then we'd be saying she. Purple wings, blue body, sitting on a sunflower, and then sunflowers all the way around. Gold fittings, hardware, no markings on the bottom. Inside clean and nice, 2½ inches by 2¾ inches from wingtip to wingtip. I'm amazed the wings are still in. I see. Welcome in. It's not too late to make some requests, so please look through the catalog and let me know what you want me to show you. $8, 20 seconds, and it's running right now. If you want more than one of the trinket or treasure boxes, I'll be glad to make you a bundle. Yes, I do have a shop. I do have a shop. So please feel free. It's Simply Old Stuff. And I have quite a few items in there. In fact, there's items in the Buy It Now that are in my shop in today's show. So you can click on the Buy Now and see some of the items I have. So this is the last. It just broke. Oh, well, never mind. This is the last trinket box I had, and the hinge just broke, so never mind. We'll put it over here. Pink Lullaby Designs, welcome in. I have shown everything in the store, everything. If you want to, so you can just click on my name, and I think you can find my shop. Are there any requests? Anybody have any requests? If not, we're going to call it a day. That was fun. I was on 1 hour and 41 minutes, and a bunch of y'all hung in there with me. I do want to thank Lindsay for promoting to Facebook and to Instagram. We brought somebody over, so it was a good day. Now, let's see, beyond Thursday. Right now, I think it's at 3:30 or 4. Well, take a minute. I'll just keep chit-chatting. You can look through. You can look through everything. Just take your time and look through and mark down what you like. And you can give me a request. I'll run a couple things over again. How about that? I can do that just for you because you are special. Let's go to the auctions and I'm just going to do the lightweight things though, because if you want a heavyweight thing, I will bring it back. But right now we're going to do some wall pockets. These are, I don't remember, who are they? They are Shawnee. I have 2 of these. Okay, everything I'm going to put, everything in today's show, I'm going to throw into the buy now. So it'll be in there this afternoon. So take your time, make me offers, and hopefully Thursday. Dang it, I wish I remember what time I'm on. All right, there are 9 of you in here. Do you like, you're here in the morning, but do you watch I See Mammals? Do you MAE? May. Well, I'm trying to figure out morning or afternoon. So I'll do afternoon. And if nobody shows up, I'll do the morning again. Okay, y'all have a blessed day. And nobody else is on, so I will hopefully see you Thursday. Follow me, and you'll get a notice. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming in.